Guys, this is part 2 of White Knight. Sounds awful racist-ish, but hey, I didn't come up with a name. Oops, need to light a match. As you guys probably remember, the last thing we did was running away from a ghost. Let's go back to the room and see if she's still there. Perhaps, maybe, no. Hello. A high-heeled shoe. Maybe its owner was still around there. What do you mean by was? Hello, Bible. Can I pick you up? And this is good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, with Lowe's talk only to be Cabots, and the Cabots talk only to God. A Boston toast by John Collins, Boss City, Boston's Brahmins anthem. Brahmins. Sorry. News. In these troubled times, one would dream about the glorious past of our city, about the founding fathers who built and strengthened its walls. They will be the Boston Brahmins, the bigwigs, businessmen, lawyers and soldiers, whose sense of morality helped draw the lines of the city and gave it soul. And what a soul! Hear an amen. Sorry. Without them, Boston would be one of those many little towns of the East Coast. Thanks to them, in less than a century, it became the major economy. Financially and culture center we all know. And while we can see those who will build the century to come, the newly graduated from Harvard, symbols of the city's pursuit of excellence. Let us keep in mind the spirit of the pioneers who cleared speech inherited from the New England. Still sings in the T.S. Eliot's poems and in the voice of Katharine Hepburn. We call her Hepburn. 8 years ago, Malcolm Nicholas resigned from the office. He was the last one of the Brahmins, the last Republican to hold the mayor's office, but it's still there, still here. This noble blood which built roads, schools, churches, courthouses and hospitals, an economic crisis, no matter how dire it is, will never wash away with dignity. Okay. She's still here. Okay, yeah. Let's try this room instead. Do we have a light switch? Yes, we do. Lovely. There was here inside the... You can see it. What was inside the media because you see, I don't know, clothes, documents, papers, you tell me. Note to self, armchairs. I'm so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy craftsman. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them. And I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with the sun? Which made her blind? I don't know. I'm just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. Interesting. Sheet music was taken away from the glass case. Oh. The box was displayed with an historic symbol, okay. For a key. Yeah, I saw that. And there's nothing else I can use. Okay, escape. So So we need keys. We can save there. Without light, I can do anything. Well, let's... Oh man, you burned your fingers. Here we go. With scribbling. You couldn't interpretate the scribblings. No, it was your bullshit. Gramophone could only play silent dust. Hi. Hello.
I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Selena. From Selena to Williams. Excerpt 1. Dearest William, you wanted to know more about me. Last time, I didn't tell you everything. This letter will make up for this when I arrived in California in 1930. I'm only 18. This is a marvelous place, and the weather is so nice. I spent hours on the beach, astonished to see how brown my Norwegian skin can become. Hey, a Scandinavian brother! Or sister. Probably a sister. In the evening, I hang near the jazz club. In the afternoon, I watch people play on the beach, humming the tunes I heard the nights before. Sometimes I try to sing louder than the waves. That's a good exercise. My English is quickly improving, thanks to the American songs I already knew in Oslo. At that time, I am barely aware of the social misery that is devouring your country. I am young. I want to be beautiful, to meet people my age, and to sing. Sounds like a girl. In Los Angeles, at the Spice Club, I met the members of a jazz band. They are talented and funny. We play all night. I forget about the hours and about my parents. They even call the police. At the end of the night, the musicians tells me that they are looking for a singer. They want me. I can hardly believe it. Have you ever felt that you finally belong somewhere? It feels fantastic. Yeah. Matches. Please. But there's nothing. There's a camera. Aha! Summer 1912. My only family after father's death. The voices, their footsteps, their lives. I miss them all. Spooky. Okay, so we have... Huh. So there's nothing... Interesting. Was there a door over here? It was. Hello. Wait, where am I now? Oopsie. There we go. Yeah, I've been here before. Ghosty go. Still there. And how do we fix her?
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest. Was it real?
Looked kind of real.
Delusion or not, I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
Highly doubtful. A log. Good start if you want to start a fire. I guess. Very logical, actually. Oh. Too dark. Good. Come on. Let's see. Note to self. Kitchen key. Yeah, my dear friend, for the lack of sleep erodes your sanity as well as your memory. I hereby decide to put the kitchen key in this book of recipes Father loved so much. It's in the library, and I won't move from there, which will prevent you from having to make extra keys again. Please start by trying not to lose this note. Your devoted servant yourself. Interesting. What do we have over here? The menu for the Dinian seemed to be a good 20 something.
Locked. Of course.
Yeah.
And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
What solutions I could put it out by? What? But you have wood. I need more to get the fire really roaring. How about that piece? A log goes out into one start of fire. 2 logs would be perfect. Still more wood to fire. I was looking for. Yeah, so was I. That thing broke. Maybe there's something in the closet. You hide in the closet? Is that food over there? I don't know, maybe check this one. Blocked from the other side, okay. And that thing was... oops. We need more wood. And there is nothing... matches. Have you read that book? My short-term memory is quite laughable. Oh, never mind. Haven't read this before. William Wesper's Diary. Excerpt 9. May 11th, 1928. It has been a year already since Sarah died of pneumonia. If you know what that is, leave in a comment because I have no idea. I might Google it up, but hey. I maybe not. A few months after Winterstones became disabled following his heart attack. Bummers. They were my only friends. Today, the house is empty, like every day. Feel lonely with my own echoes and these things I don't want to hear anymore. I mean, father so much. I still see him playing by my side. I see him put his hands on the piano keys, humming as he was playing music. I think about leaving, but then I wonder what would that change anyway. Night is everywhere she would find me. First I have to make big plans come true and learn how to live again. I listened to Jack Hilton's Wonderful You and I realized that I never had anyone to play with. This is what I need, some company and a companion. The city's so close, I guess it's time to leave. They have electricity and light there. Okay. But we are looking for food. No, wood. Food wouldn't be bad either. Wait. So let's head to Lightning. I guess there will be more wood in the kitchen. Here's the light switch. Lovely. So we could probably just enter the library, find the key, go back to the kitchen, and get wood. A box full of old science books. We can burn them, right? Oh. In one of the books library. Okay, that's the library. I thought this was the library. And how do we get the key? Because it was not comforting at all. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press it twice. Nothing special about this water. But everyone else was. Vesper the landlord for sure, but not a very similar couple. Maybe the ghost lady is not here anymore, so we can go check. Let's investigate. Hello. Oi. Kaito. Whoopsie. I think I'm dead. Wait, what? What is she? I died. Yes, I was supposed to. Ah, bummers. I will probably fast forward. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Pack of fresh enough to fill room. The bus declared to Delune.
Thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest. Was it real? Delusion or not, I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
A lost soul. Whoa. A great day for both our families. Scary. Been here already. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so I cannot walk out there anymore. That thing is still dead. I need more. Maybe I should go outside. Collect more wood. Where's another logical place to have wood? Except in my trousers. Silly you. William, 8 years old. Daydreaming already. Is that something bad? I don't think so. News. Already read that. Okay. Hello, and some fun. I mean, there's lots of flammable things. I mean, I can burn a painting, the bureau. There's so much things. I don't know what's the big deal. 2 men on a small boat. A memory from an expedition. Don't know. I mean, this is a logical place to have some sort of wood, right? At the entrance. Or am I that crazy? Perhaps I'm crazy. Oh, right. I was like, loading screen. For too many of the political equality we once had one was meaningless in the face of economy inequality. A small group had concentrated into their own hand and almost complete control over their other people's property, other people's money, other people's labor, other people's lives. For too many of us, life was no longer free. Liberty no longer real. Men could no longer follow the pursuit of happiness. Against economic tyrannies such as this, the American citizen could appeal only to the organized powers of government. The collapse of 1929 showed out to be despotism for what it was. I have no idea what that despotism. The election of 1932 was the people's mandate to end it. Under the mandate, it is being ended. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, June 27th, 1936. I get sudden like brain freezes sometimes. More news. Blah blah blah. Overthrown the institution of America. They blah 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 blah. Overthrown of a kind of power. Intervene, seek to hide behind the flag and the Constitution. In the blindness, they forget what the flag and the Constitution stands for. Now, as always, a stand for democracy, not tyranny, for freedom, not subjugation, and against the dictatorship by mob rule and the overprivileged alike. Same guy. This portrait of a woman had been cut with a knife. Creepy. Already stand there. Go check and take some more lights. Or matches. Let's see, there was a microphone there, right? Maybe I could use it somehow. At least I thought it was there. If the map was new, I could... If the match wasn't news, I could put it out by pressing return repeatedly. Yeah, but when I do that, there's nothing I can see. So why would I do that? I know that it's in the library, but I can't enter the library since I do not have the key. I do not know where to find the key. Sartre's portrait, laughing I had in mind. The fire could be an ally, but I need to find some wood. Oh. Okay, I needed both then. Pressing space repeatedly to break some things. Okay. Rapidly. Yeah! Here we go, muscles. Let's see what we got. Move around. Lipstick. Crucifix. Astronomical such dress. Selena. In September 1934, during a concert at the Red Bait, we met Jim S. Erseger, a producer whose label Two Roads is becoming prominent. After the show, he tells me I have a marvelous voice, that my Norwegian accent brings something unique to our African-American jazz music, that it is enough to get the attention of amateurs and curious listeners. I have to admit, Norwegian jazz singers are not that many, but I can really believe he would hire us. But he does. He suggested we name the band Selena and the Frozen Sons. Pretty good name actually. I am to be paid for singing. Everything looks simple. Dad used to say that anything that can grow in California. I feel like a flower finding its way through the snow. My parents are not happy for me. I think they are homesick. But I'm 22. Life is an adventure and I don't know much about life. I know nothing of pain, for example. Everything changes. Okay. We need to find what's warm and comforting. I'm feeling the urge to listen to it. Yeah, sure. Anything else? Got the book, some whiskey. Okay, but I saw a gramophone thingy-majingly. Let's find one of these. And I think the more I sprint, the faster the flames will burn from the matches. Come on, go that way. Here we go. Oh, it can be too fucking walk here. Some matches. That is lovely. Oh, I could be wrong. I mean, the timer on matches could be random. Here we go. And take it over here. Perhaps something will happen. Gave me some hope. Oh! Ah, so she's Selena. I mean, the Norwegian singer.
It takes eternity to decide what'll be the best side to fall back on, but he won't tell now.
Oh, key!
No, he won't tell now.
It was her. That girl from the jazz record.
Yeah. See?
Selena Sandvik.
Sandvik.
The key she left me was an invitation. Was she trying to help me? Or was I heading towards even more
I
troubles?
think there's a good ghost and a bad ghost. But that could be just me.
I had to focus. Surviving is a full-time job. Not the kind of job you can afford to lose.
Really? Really? So here's the mic, and the key should be right around. Hi. Here we go. But to which world? I think it's to the library. So let's head over there. March to library. Lightning. Oh. Come on. Yes! Alright, people making some progress. Libraries. We should find a key in a book somewhere. Note to self. The shadows avoid electric light. That could be good to know. Tonight one of the mother shadows caught me as I was walking inside the library. Same day, I had some fixing electrical wiring, which has been out of service for years. In panic, I switch on the light, the shadow vanishes in a scream. Electric light kills them. That is a good thing to know. So, do we... Oh, spooky. Do we have a switch somewhere? Hey, news. Victim of the crisis, October 19th, 1934. The body of a 40-year-old man. 40 years old man was found yesterday morning in the Burns industrial area. According to the police, the death is the result of severe malfunctioning coupled with massive alcohol ingestion. What the hell? That just screams death. And murder, kill, accidents. He is the fourth person to be found dead as a result of starvation this week. Oh, that's pretty sad. Kill yourself with liquor because you're starving. Where many factories have closed and the unemployment rate reaches 60%. Shit! The authorities seem unable to face the malnutrition and alcoholism issues, and the community itself can take over from the official institutions to face the crisis. The government doesn't seem to have the power to save its own citizens, or maybe it doesn't want to. Plot twist. Do we have anything here? Hey! Rot the material again. I have to find source of the problem. I guess I just follow the table. Reasons for the crisis. October 18th, 1932. The current crisis is a sick born from capitalism. From speculation like a blind madness fortune in three sins. Greed. The wealth of the Great War was jealously kept since 1918 in the safes of those who were wealthy already and didn't benefit from the economy or the people. Lack of experience. A weak economic balance was shattered to pieces by the restrictive politics of the Federal Reserve. Still too young and unwilling to take bold actions. Fear. By refusing to supply money to the banks in order to encourage spending. The Fed actually was at the origin of the credit crunch, which punished people to withdraw their money from the banks, and, in the end, brought the whole system to its knees. The bleeding would cause the system to fail, the crash to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. It could have been avoided if someone had enough courage to face the few men who were ransacking America. The people should ask Mr. Hoover where he was when water started flooding the ship. Sorry, I have no idea who Hoover is. Lightning. So the why does it continue up there? What do we have over here? Oh, scary. No! Get the fucking light. Mayan drawings. Probably the owner had some real education. Nope! Okay, she won't, like, run after me. That's good. My mind's telling me no. Illuminati. Shades give me a headache. What's that? William Vesper's diary, Excerpt 1, June 18, 1932. In the Alchemy, the second of 4 cycles leading to the incarnation of the mind in the great work, the Philosopher's Stone, is called white work. What? Albedo leucosis. During this phase, the alchemist cleans the matter he had been dissolving and carrying for years in a renewed cycle with water he has distilled 3 times. This is the time of the moon and the purification of matter by femininity. The water the alchemist obtained is called alkahest. Alkahest, or whatever. The universal solvent, the elixir of longevity that puts on end of the little works. Despite my research, I have not been able to acquire a genuine alkahest. This could be the ultimate cure, the elixir that could save my life. I don't give a damn about eternity. I just want peace. I have bought some materials tonight. Tonight I will begin my journey towards the great work. I hope to reach the albedo, but this path is very long and very dark. Ike! Let it be light. Oh, hello! Yeah, I see there. Something sharp caused a split. I needed the same tool. To do what? It was like a collection. I think that's the singer. That's what I think. Oh, we're back here. Okay, let's run to the source. What do we have over here? Books. Aha! Yeah, I want the knife. Can I take it? Apparently not. No, note to self. She's sung me. Her voice is harassing me, blaming me and insulting me because I was not the higher she wanted so much. Margaret is even more harmful in death. And because I'm her son, she always possessed the key to my mind. I'm desperate. How am I supposed to keep a dead person at bay? Salt. Snakes, poles, virgin blood, I have no idea. I'm no Ghostbuster. Oopsie, need not much. Can't you see she is man? Let me hear you a roar. Hello? Move around. Ah! I want to vomit. Let's see what we got on this side of the door. Yup, we're running. Come on, match. Wait, where the fuck am I? Did I run back in? I wanna go inside this door. Come on! And there we go. And there's the armchair. No? It's on the other side. Yeah. Guys, it's been a pleasure to playing this game. And this is part 2. Have a nice day and a good night. Sleep tight. And I'll see you tomorrow.